Joe Frazier. Well done. The referee for this scheduled 15-round heavyweight title fight, and these referees are all from the state of Louisiana and appointed by the Louisiana Boxing Commission. Lucien Jobert will be the referee. The judges Ernest Kojo and Herman Dutrix. This will be scored by a round. It is scheduled for 15. It is a 20-foot ring. The 3 knockdown rule will be waived, and it will be a majority decision. Once again, reminding you, it will be scored by the round system. The ring still a clutter of many people, much too many people. But now the officials asking all but the trainers and the officials and the cornermen to get out of the ring. Ring announcer Champ Clark about now ready to introduce the contestants.
And J.P. Maggio, in cooperation with Top Rank, present a 15-round contest for the championship of the world. The judges for tonight's contest are Ernest Kojo and Herman Dutrix. The referee for tonight's contest is Lucien Jobert. Counting for the knockdowns are Chili Fiore and the timekeeper Lawrence Fleury. Supervisor of ring officials, former great featherweight contender Jimmy Perrin. Tonight's bouts are presented under the auspices of the Louisiana State Athletic Commission, headed by Emile Bruno. Secretary Treasurer Otis Guichet, Vice Chairman Lindsey Williams. Members of the commission at ringside with Governor Edwin Edwards. In addition to Lindsey Williams are Joe Fine, James Stevenson, Champ Clark, and Hess Curry. Presenting the challenger of tonight's bout, the former two-time great champion from Louisville, Kentucky, in white trunks, weighing in at 221, Muhammad Ali, the greatest, and the champion of the world, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in tonight at 201, dressed in scarlet and gold, the heavyweight champion of the world, Leon Spinks. 15 rounds.
Well, both fighters have been introduced. Ferdy, what about your impressions? You've studied both of these fighters now.
Well, Ali has got his robe off. He looks very trim compared to what he did in Vegas. He's not sweating. He's not hot. He doesn't warm up, apparently. Leon's just taken off his robe. He's nice and Vaselined up. He looks cool and relaxed. Looks like he's enjoying it. Ali looks a little tense,
I studied Leon.
To get him started.
I studied Leon, getting a hug now from his brother Michael in the corner. Good luck, hug. But I studied Leon in the corner, rather in the center of the ring when the national anthem was being sung by Joe Frazier. Not a trace of nervousness in that fella's body.
He just looks like he's got ice
or concern
water.
Almost.
Ice water in his veins. It looks like he knows nothing makes any difference till the bell rings.
I'm looking at him now, Leon Spinks. He's got a gold medal. Finally, they're taking it off. At the insistence of Ali's corner, and I'm sure that they didn't need that help because the referee, Lucien Jobert, would certainly have not let this thing go on with any.
He's in the corner praying quietly. Spinks is in his corner praying quietly.
In a neutral corner.
In a neutral corner. And that's something I've never seen before.
Well, a precious few moments with himself right here. It's something he did not do in the first fight. Well, Muhammad Ali, 221 pounds, 201 pounds, 37-year-old Ali against the 8-month-old champion Leon Spinks, 201 pounds. And talk about tension, you can cut it here with a cardboard or any kind of knife. Ferdy Pacheco.
Yes, at this moment, let me tell you, there's not a heart beating faster in that corner. There's not a heart among the cornermen that's not beating faster. And in this whole auditorium, there's a bunch of people with their hearts right in their mouth. And I'm one of them.
Well, that goes double. I don't think anybody who is here isn't got a little tight. He isn't up a little bit tight in anticipation of what might or might not happen here this evening. Well, the two fighters, for the first time, come to the center of the ring with the referee, Lucian Jobert, Angelo Dundee, Wally Muhammad, Houdini Brown, Sam Solomon with his back here rubbing the champion's back and his shoulders. They both wish one another good luck. And the magic moment has arrived. It is scheduled for 15 rounds. It's for the heavyweight championship of the world. Will an historic event take place? Will Muhammad Ali become the first to win back the crown 3 times? We're going to have those answers very shortly now as we await the start of this heavyweight title fight live from the Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. Ali up on his toes, dancing, loosening up. Spinks not up on his toes, sort of flat-footed, gazing around to the crowd at ringside, looking down now, moments ago. And what is holding up the start of this fight remains to be seen. Here's the bell and we're underway. Round 1. The champion Spinks coming right out against a moving and dancing Muhammad Ali. Already Freddie Pacheco moving as he said he would.
Yeah, he's going to dance for a little bit to show the people he can do it, but he can't. He should not do that for very long because he will exhaust himself. He can do that for this first round.
A little Ali shuffle, and the crowd loves it. And no question, this is already a different story than the last time when Ali admittedly did absolutely very little the first 6 rounds, and it cost him his title. He said it's not going to be the same story, and thus far it isn't. A former champion moving, missing on a wild right hand over the top of the head of Leon Spinks.
Well, he's trying to do something this first round, but he's not. He's a little anxious for Ali. He's got to set him up better.
Oh, a great left hand to the chin of Leon Spinks, thrown by the former champion Muhammad Ali.
And he got hit by Spinks. Spinks is right there.
Well, Spinks smiling as 1:30 remaining in round 1. A little bit of a warning of perhaps for holding.
I don't know if they were playing there or what. They were too close. Now Spinks is bullying him, and Ali is holding, and that's a stab and grab.
Well, Angelo Dundee said Ali's going to shock him and lock him.
Shock him and lock him, and that's what's supposed to be.
Oh, quick moving Spinks. Good left hand by Ali.
Ali's trying to do something this first round.
Ali coming in, missing a right hand. It catches Spinks on the back.
Spinks has just landed his good right hand and pushes him right into the rope.
Well, the referee warning Ali, telling him, let's go, fight, let's start out this
coming up to 25 seconds.
A good left by Ali, followed by a right to the head by Spinks. This is a street brawl.
This is a Pier 6 brawl. Ali is roughhousing Spinks, and Spinks is staying calm about it.
6 seconds remaining. 5
seconds. And Ali is missing by a mile.
Okay, we follow the former champion back to his corner in what was certainly unpredictable for a first round.
Well, it's not unpredictable. If you understand that Ali's trying to get him out and trying to disconcert him and trying to show different things. This is Ali in a street fight, which he's never been in his life. But Spinks has been in many street fights. This is not the way Ali can fight him.
Well, there's a replay of that first round.
Now watch Ali's leg. But this is the point where he actually needed it. That is not Ali's style. Ali's too great a fighter to do that.
Round 1. Certainly interesting, if nothing else. You talk about composures on great champions, and you saw a former and still a champion in many people's minds, Muhammad Ali, just using some roughhouse tactics, and as Freddie, you said, kneeing him one time. Okay, round 2.
Ali runs out across the ring after him. He really wants to finish this up in the first 6 rounds. That's a terrible mistake if he doesn't do it, because Spinks will be there.
Pretty good right hand under the chin of Ali by Spinks. No cuts, nobody hurt. We're only in round 2, just underway. Scheduled for 15. Ali with a little hook. Really not doing much jabbing from the champion. One of the best weapons he ever had, and one of the best weapons we've ever seen in a fight game by any heavyweight ever. A fine left jab, but hardly being thrown by the champion.
He's back on his toes again. That's not
Spinks
hit him on the break.
A shot on the break. Both fighters missing on the right, on the ropes, into Mitchell's corner. 2 minutes to go in round 2.
Ali's still trying to bounce around a little bit, but Spinks is determined. He just keeps coming.
Well, I don't know if Ali can keep this up for 15 rounds, but he has sure more. He probably moved already more in 2 rounds than he did in 15 the last time they met. Thus far, the former champion is a man of his word, because he is moving and circling and trying to stay out of the range of the sharp punching Leon Spinks, the champion.
Just a rough, that's terrible. That's terrible. It's just a rough house that...
well, Leon throws and smiles, throws up his gloves and says, well, what do you want to do?
Nothing bothers Leon Spinks. He's trying to jab him. Ali's trying to jab him and cross with the right hand. But he's not landing solidly, and Leon, in the meantime, is still right in his face where he's supposed to be.
Well, he certainly is missing more than he's hitting.
Leon is doing what Benton told him. Get down low and roll. Benton told him, get down low and roll. And after Ali throws, you throw and come in and grab him. And he's doing just what Georgie Benton told him.
And that is what's causing the former champion Ali to miss. And he's missing
he's down there, and he can't get him.
30 seconds remaining in round 2. Those one misses. That was. Now they're tied up again in the center of the ring, and the referee slaps them apart. Ali slaps Spinks in the head with a left jab. They're in Ali's corner now.
And Spinks wants to fight, and Ali's grabbing him. That's the way he's got to do it if he's going to survive.
Round 2 about to come to an end. Okay, we're in the corner of the champion, Leon Spinks.
He looks like he's having a good time. He's laughing there.
Sort of a difficult fight to score after 2 rounds. Nobody's really landed any solid blows. They both slapped a little bit at one another. Leon Spinks chasing a determined Muhammad Ali.
Go the right hand straight to the body. That'll get you close. You don't care if you hit the arms or anything.
There's the going to the corner. You can probably hear Sam Solomon talking to Leon.
Throw your left hook to the body. You understand? Then come to the body. You understand?
That was George Benton saying, jab him and throw your left hook to the body.
The left hook to the body. That was his plan all along. Now get down under and do it.
Round 3. Remember, it's scheduled for 15, and it's for the heavyweight championship of the world. Can the former champion Muhammad Ali do it? He's moving, he's dancing, he's been doing it for 6, now going on 7 minutes.
And Ali is carrying his promise. 3 rounds of dancing so far. Ali missing by a lot.
Well, pretty good right hand thrown by Ali, but he got tagged right back by a right hand by the champion Spinks. Ali holding. Putting the left hand around the neck of Spinks. Good jab, misses a right wild. Ali's corner saying stick, box him, stick him, box him. 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Good right hand by Ali. Did not seem to bother Spinks, however. Spinks is still right there.
Well, halfway through round 3, 1:30 remaining. It's a close one.
A nice flurry by Spinks, and Spinks is now starting to close into the ring.
Looked like a right hand. It caught Spinks pretty good. Ali's sticking a thumb under the chin. But Spinks has the
Ali's cooking this round.
Couple of heavyweights, Ferdy, moving around like a couple of lightweights.
Yes, indeed.
Got a 20-foot ring, and they've used it all.
Ali is trying his best to land his one good punch in there. He's landing some, but he's missing an awful lot.
Good jab, keeping Spinks off balance a little bit. Ali's corner screaming for him to stay off him.
And Ali's still on his toes. Still on his toes. What will this do to him if he goes to round 8, 9, and 10?
Well, he's a maker of miracles.
He certainly is that.
Well, those punches not landing. And as Ali misses, that is the end of round 3.
And you have to say this fight is pretty even.
Well, a good look at the former champion, up to this point at least. Muhammad Ali resting, not breathing really too hard.
This was a big round for Ali in the context of that one round. What will it be in the context of the whole fight? That's what we've got to see.
Well, if you want to compare,
now the referee is warning him not to choke him, not to put his fingers in his face.
Well, under Louisiana state rules and the Boxing Commission rules here in this state, they said at the rules meeting the other day, it's at the discretion of the referee. He can penalize a fighter. He can take a round.
Well, he warned him, and Angelo said, go warn the other guy. He's doing the same thing.
Ali doing a little shuffle in his corner as he comes out to face the champion Spinks in round 4. Now it looks like Leon Spinks is maybe realizing that he's going to have to pick it up a little bit. Started out strong. Ali had a good round 3. And we're just underway in round 4.
All of that bouncing is good if it accomplishes something, but just bouncing for the sake of bouncing is not impressing anybody. He's getting tired. And Spinks, in the meantime, is very economical in his motion.
Two minutes to go in round 4. Nobody has been down. It's scheduled for 15. Nobody's cut.
Ali put in 2 stiff jabs, tried to cross the right hand and just missed. It would have been a good punch. Spinks led with a right hand and went right into him.
Ali, a very serious fighter. No talking, no rope-a-dope, no smiling, just down to business. The former champion. 1:30 remaining in round 4.
Ali took a tough right hand to the nose that time.
Good left to the face by Spinks. Coming after him with right hands. Into the belly now goes the champion.
Spinks is Massive determination coming right after him. Ali fighting back.
We're in the final minute of round 4.
He's just missed his right hand again. He's missing that right. If it lands, it'd be interesting to see what happens to Leon.
Now we're down to 30 seconds.
With 30 seconds and Leon is still coming after. Two straight jabs by Leon. And now we're starting to go back to February.
Down to the final 10 seconds in round 4. Ali comes in with a right hand that grazes the top of the head of the champion Spinks. 2 left jab, trying to follow with the right as the champion, but he misses. Well, what can you say about what's going on here so far? I think it's perhaps not Ali, for one thing, a man of his word. He has kept his promise. He said he's going to move. He's going to shock him and lock him. We look at the corner of Leon Spinks. Here we go back to round 4. Spinks on the right, Ali on the left. Ali trying to hold him off with a long jab. Comes back with it again, tries to follow with the right, goes over the top of the head. Meanwhile, Spinks trying to get underneath, pushes him back with 2 jabs against the rope. Ali just feigning with his head, trying to get out of the way. Leon pursuing him across the ring, and not put tough blows, not hurting blows, telling blows. Just sort of moving him across the ring so that he could try to catch up with him. But I think, Ferdy, this has gone not what we expected. I didn't think Ali could dance like he has. He hasn't stopped for 4 rounds.
It's what Benton expected with him. Georgie said he's got to come out and try everything he can for 6 rounds, and Georgie was right. Excellent hook by Ali right to the side of the head of Leon, and he just doesn't stop.
Well, he's going to just stay on top of him, go with success. That's what did it for the champion the last time. That's what he hopes is going to do it for him here tonight in the Superdome. And 70,000 are watching it here live, millions more around the world.
Ali is trying to sharpshoot as he's done for 15 years of accurate punching, but his punches are missing by just a fraction. If he can get that fraction out when he gets warmed up real good, well, Spinks may be in trouble. But at this point, Spinks is chasing him with great determination.
Well, there's been a lot of blows landed, Ferdy, but nothing really telling, nothing hard, nothing that made anybody blink.
Ali's waiting for that right hand. Two minutes to go. Ali up on his toes for the first time in this round a little bit, but Leon never changes.
Ali doing a good job, Ferdy, of tying him up and limiting his punching power. You know, if you can't hit him, Ali, it's shown over 4 rounds that, and almost 5 now, that if I can't hit him, I'm going to tie him up. He's not going to hit me. A good right hand by Ali. Another good right to the jaw of Spinks, but the champion fights back, goes to the body, comes up. The roundhouse right catches Ali.
Comes back winging punches. Ali had him going there for a moment, and he came back. There's a lot to be said for Leon Spinks. 2 straight jabs to Ali's head, a right hand to Ali's head. A lot to be said for Spinks' courage. He is a champion, and he's fighting back against one of the greatest champions of all time.
Without question,
1 minute to go.
It's the final minute, as you said. The best punches of the fight thus far, coming here in round 5 with a minute to go by Ali. Flush on the nose of Spinks, but then Spinks is coming back.
And
like
a good right hand by Spinks.
Getting right in between his gloves.
Now that was a great right hand by Ali, but it didn't seem to bother Spinks.
Didn't back him up a foot.
That was a great right hand by Ali.
Another one.
Another good right hand.
Almost
30
looked
seconds.
like he walked into it, Ferdy.
Yes. Ali's got to be more, Spinks has got to be more cautious. But he has no caution. He just keeps coming.
Coming up on 20 seconds in round 5, a big round for the former champion.
Ali's found the range this round, and he's happy.
Well, he looks like he's got a good rhythm going, too. He's got a 1-2. He's counter-punching. And the chant goes up for Ali Ali as round 5 is about to come to an end. There it is.
And Ali is in no hurry to get back, and he sat down rather heavily.
Well, you can hear it maybe in the background. 70+ thousand here in the Superdome, and they like it thus far.
The excitement is mounting as Ali started to rally. But now it becomes the old equation of time.
And I see the champion, the former champion, as we look at some of that.
There's a good right
action.
hand. He missed with a hook. He misses. He misses. He misses. There's a lot of misses in his face. Spinks keeps coming right back. That's the right hand to the head that hit. That was a feverish exchange that only one punch landed.
There's a champion, Spinks. The 10-second warning goes up. We're about to move into round 6 of what has probably, for the most part, been a pretty close fight, without question, up to this point. Okay, they meet in the center of the ring, and round 6 is underway, and Ali starts it off with a roundhouse hook that hits the gloves of the champion. Champion missing on all of those, but still moving, still up on his toes, still dancing, moving to his left.
Oh, that was a beautiful uppercut by Ali.
No question, that a look at the old Ali, or the young Ali.
It certainly has been the young Ali for the first 6 rounds. Except for the fact that he doesn't have the precision in his punching, he certainly has been bouncing and looking great.
At the 2-minute mark, round 6, once again, it's scheduled for 15. And it has been a dandy thus far. Mistreat him, you can probably hear it in the background. Spinks' corner, Sam Solomon yelling, mistreat him. Underneath, underneath, says Solomon. Keep grinding underneath. Which of course means they want him to get to his body. Slow him down, take some of that wind out of him.
And beat those old 36-year-old legs into inactivity, but Ali is surprising.
A little uppercut bounce on the chin of Spinks.
Nice uppercut by Ali.
Good left hand by Ali, but this man, this champion, just keeps coming and coming and coming.
And Ali is like a young man. He's like a young panther right on him. 1 minute to go.
Another uppercut scores by the former champion. No slowing down by the champion as we run into 30 seconds.
He's jabbing beautifully and moving nicely.
Good left hook by Spinks, trying to get out.
Spinks is mistreating him. He's mauling him, and he's doing what he has to do to get him tired. He's trying to out-muscle him because he's getting beat when he tries to outthink him.
5 seconds remaining in round 6 for the heavyweight championship of the world. There's Spinks, goes back, and let's go back to round 6 and look at that uppercut.
Beautiful uppercut. That used to knock people out. It landed flush on Spinks. It didn't seem to bother Mr. Spinks too much, but a lot of those will. Let's look at it again. And you can see what a thing of beauty it is. Goes right between the gloves, comes way out from under, and that should take your head off.
Comes from Bourbon Street here in Louisiana.
That should take your head off, but it didn't.
Ali looking out at the crowd. I tell you, he's a morose, relaxed guy. You just look at him, he's right above us here in the corner. He looks out, I give him a wave, he winked at me. He's amazing.
The referee is still arguing with him.
Angelo Dundee.
That's all right, we're going to whoop him anyway.
Really going it. And if it was to stop right now, it could be Ali's. It could be another upset.
And if it could go like this to 15, it would be Ali. Spinks doesn't have the formula for him this way.
Well, that's the big if. That's what all the intrigue and all the game work and all the guessing has been about. Can he dance? Can he move? Can he forget the rope-a-dope? Can he be what he once was? Can he be the legend, the man who has made boxing and made himself an international hero?
Well, certainly to this point, he has been the old Ali. Spinks is losing the old steam. He certainly is not coming after him like he was.
Well, he's still bouncing, but he doesn't seem to be, you know, as aggressive as he was before, a little bit earlier, in the earlier rounds. He might be a little frustrated.
He's very frustrated. He's getting hit a lot.
Probably asking himself, is this man really 36?
And he's also saying, I thought he was going to get tired after 6. Well, he is. He's bouncing at 7.
We're approaching the final minute of round 7. Referee Lucien Jobert. They are judging this by the round system.
Leon is getting behind. A good uppercut that didn't land on anything but gloves, but it was well thrown. 1 minute to go, and Leroy is going to, Spinks is going to have to get a little bit more violent than he's been.
Oh, good combination.
Good combinations by Ali. Only a slight return by Spinks, and
little right
for Ali.
.30 seconds and counting in round 7. And the champion's still on his toes, still moving, still bobbing, still feigning, and still tying up the champion.
Ali is luring him into these traps, and as soon as he steps in, Ali is luring the boom with the right hand. They haven't landed that good, but they're building up all those points.
Well, a good exchange. It's round 7, and Ali does his little shuffle, and the crowd loves it.
Great reaction from the crowd, and Ali is on a streak. Ali is on a streak right now. And if he continues to do this, he'll be the 3rd man to capture the crown for the first time in the history of boxing. There will be a boxer that became the heavyweight champion for the 3rd time.
Close up to Leon Spinks. Looking maybe a little perplexed at this point.
Yeah,
probably looking up at his trainer and saying, I thought you said he couldn't go more than 6 at this pace. Well, he's gone 7, which is 21 minutes. And he shows no signs of slowing down. Okay, they're around the middle for round 8.
And he opens it with 2 good hooks right off of Spinks' jaw. And they must have told Spinks, hey, wake up, you're going to sleep and losing the fight. Ali has been conning and kidding Spinks into not fighting. And he's got to do what he just started out to do right now. He's got to go chase him again. Whether Spinks is letting Ali get tired or not, we'll soon see. That might have been a bad mistake, because he certainly has broke up a lead.
Good uppercut. Little left hand on the left side of the face of Spinks. Ali jobbing, and a great right hand by the former champion at the 2-minute mark of round 8. But Spinks doesn't like it. He comes back swinging with both arms and landing.
Spinks is too lackadaisical when Ali cons him into quitting fighting. He couldn't do that in Las Vegas. When he relaxed, Ali is getting the best of him now. Ali's ahead.
Well, he's still moving, the former champion. And they love it here.
And he's winning another round. Whoa, that was a beautiful body shot. And maybe the first body shot he's thrown since 1960.
And I think he knows that he may have stung the champion a little bit because he's going right after him. Less than a minute here in round 8.
And he definitely stung Spinks to the stomach and doubled him over.
It was a picture punch, Freddie. Right smack in the solar plexus. And they hurt, and they slow you down.
And your legs go where that goes. Ali is unmarked. Not even puffing, not even breathing hard.
Coming up on 20 seconds in round 8. And Ali on his way, perhaps, Freddie, to winning another round.
He certainly is well on his way to winning this round.
And they get tied up as round 8 is about to come to an end.
Comes to an end, and Ali is on a streak. Ali is doing what he should have been doing in February. Teaching Spinks a boxing lesson. And that's the way it goes in the world of boxing.
That was a replay.
Watch the way Ali pops his right hand in there. Beautiful right hand. Fast. Spinks is too careless. He thinks this is February when he's out of condition and not ready to go. And Ali has once more shocked and amazed you.
He's up on his feet. And it's the 9th round. And we're seeing just the opposite of what we've seen earlier.
That's just what I said.
Ten seconds. And round 9. Now Spinks is up. And Ali seconds, trying to intimidate Leon Spinks. And he says, fellas, you can't do it. Ali again starting off the round with a good left, and Spinks coming right back and getting on top of him. But Ali tying him up as he has done. Spinks now shoving his glove, and Ali's face trying to say, get away, let me hit you. I'm going to hit you.
Ali landed a right hand.
And a good right hand by the former champion. I don't know, maybe that body punch took something out of this champion.
I think all those right hands Ali's been landing took something out of him. I'll tell you, Ali's been popping a jab and crossing a right on this guy, and he's like going to sleep. Hear all these jabs. And Spinks without a return. He's giving him a boxing lesson.
Completely. There's no question about it.
Ali has shown him what it's like to be in with a real Ali.
Not only, and the boxing lesson is totally confusing the champion. He's got him missing. He's tying him up. He's doing all the great things. Showing him what the art of defense is like.
Well,
besides that,
he's showing him why he was the greatest fighter in the world and why he, even at this age, is great.
1:30 remaining in round 9. And who'd have believed it up to this point? The former champion controlling the fight, dancing, moving. No rope-a-dope. He's in there to work. In round one, Ali said, I'm going to work. And that's exactly what the former champion is doing. He's working. 1 minute to go on round 9, and Ferdy Pacheco, he established the fact you had been in his corner for more than 15 years. When is the last time you can remember seeing Ali?
You'd have to go back to Manila, and when he was really in a condition to fight Joe Frazier, to see him this sharp and this good. He has really turned back the clock today. He's given him a boxing lesson, and Spinks doesn't know what to do about it.
Well, he boxed over 200 rounds getting ready for this fight. He said he worked hard. His weight showed it. It was down to 221 from 224. But he just took a pretty good right there.
He's got to start to take something. It's the 9th round. He hadn't been hit real good yet. He's building up such a lead that Spinks
two great shots and another good left hook. Leon came back, but he missed wildly. Another big round for the former champion, and that's it for round 9.
Continues.
Well, you may be looking right there into the corner of the only man. And he could be on the brink, at least through the 9 rounds. He's scoring one of those patented miracles of his. He was the favorite, but that was questioned. Probably the sentimental favorite. People betting and wishing with their heart instead of their heads. But he's done it before, and he may do it again. Here's a look at that round, 9th round. A little flurry. You'll see how the former champion with a left and a good right. They're ducking under the punch and making Leon miss. And straightening him up. Getting himself back, coming back with another left that misses and a right. And then tying him up, shocking him and mocking him. That's his game plan. Okay, they're out for round 10.
Ali continues to dominate Spinks, and Spinks is talking to him as if he had nothing better to do.
Well, he hasn't hurt him, Ferdy. That's obvious. Been no knockdowns yet, and we're in round 10, first minute of round 10.
If he is waiting for the last 5 rounds, he's committing a terrible error.
Well, it could be the same error that cost Muhammad Ali the title.
I believe so. It's a fight in reverse.
Look at Ali dance. He's a thing of beauty. Little shuffle in the neutral corner by the former champion.
And that's to show the crowd the old Ali's still there. A little mischievous sense of humor and a little bit show of, hey, I'm still here. I'm still great.
Jabbing and moving. Very effective. Keeping the champion off balance. Bending. Moving. And then when he gets in the ropes like that, tying him up.
That was Angelo's plan. Shock him and lock him.
Another good right hand. Angelo smiling, Angelo Dundee. I just heard him say, home free, home free. And you can see the confidence coming out of the former champion.
Yes, you can see that he's enjoying a lesson. He's enjoying giving a lesson to this upstart kid who took his title.
Well, you can't, shows you can't doubt this man.
That's what I always said. Expect the unexpected from Ali. If he says he can do it, his mind is so powerful that he can do it. He's got a colossal willpower. I've never seen anybody that can do that.
I'll tell you this, Ferdy, win or lose. He's put on such a tremendous showing here, such a fight through 10 rounds, that it's just almost too much to comprehend, to understand that he would do this. I mean, the experts, the so-called experts said this couldn't happen. As Jordy Benton said, he can't dance but for more than 30 seconds every other round.
Well, he hasn't been able to for the last 3 or 4 years. Those little flurries mean nothing but grain, but huge points. Spinks can't overcome this. Ali's on a tremendous roll. Another round. It is now 6 rounds in a row that Ali has taken without any difficulty. And Spinks has still not solved the problem.
We're going to round 11 in a few moments. And when you look back and you must compare, Ali lost the first 6, and he lost on all 3 judges' cards the last 3. It almost is beginning to look that should he even lose the last 3, and unofficially, at least by our standing and from our vantage point, that he is pretty much in command here. I would say, Ferdy, that from about the 4th, 5th round on, it's been all Ali.
Yes, it's
perhaps
been
divided up to that point.
Well, okay, it remains to be seen what they can tell Leon Spinks to do to stop this streak, because Leon has certainly not got an answer.
Okay, we're getting into the 11th round. It's underway, and this is where they're going to start to separate the youngsters from the old men. They've been boxing for 30 minutes, going on 31. The champion is, the former champion, still moving, still frustrating the champion, Leon Spinks. Bouncing, waving, left and a right, then tying up the champion, scoring points, clean hits.
Catching Leon coming in. Leon thinks he's back in February when he can come in and nobody's going to punch him. He doesn't realize he's paying a price to come in. He's fighting the real Muhammad Ali now. Jab and stab, shock him and lock him. That's what he's fighting. He grabs him and he holds him. And
most of those punches missing.
No way. No way to beat that. And look at Ali, still bouncing. Look at Ali bounce.
You know, as you look at him now, his jab has become more effective than it was in the opening 3 or 4 rounds.
Because Spinks has become very, very frustrated and slow, and he's willing to take those jabs to try to get him close, which is a bad mistake, because a bunch of Ali jabs add up to a knockout.
Well, he used to win a lot of fights with that left hand.
Oh, yeah.
And that jab.
Many years of winning fights with jabs. And
a great right hand.
Terrific right hand to Spinks, and he grimaced. When he went into the clinch, he grimaced.
And he looks like he's... Oh, he really stung him.
He really stung.
But you got to hand it to the champion. He just coming in. He got another right hand in his face.
He's not going to be able to take much more of this if Ali can continue this. And Boudini is hollering. Boxing.
Oh, another one.
Another.
3 right hands.
He is now right on target. A left jab and a right hand.
And Ali's corner is ecstatic.
Ali's corner is hysterical because they see a knockout coming.
The biggest round of the fight here in round 11 for the former champion.
Boudini's yelling.
And the crowd of more than 70,000 here anticipating that Ali once again may be on his way to becoming the champion that he always was. Tremendous fight being put up by the former champion Muhammad Ali. And that's the bell for round 11.
Another round that Ali has won. A colossal run of rounds. He has now won 7 rounds in a row, and it is impossible to catch him. Spinks cannot catch him unless he knocks him out, and no one has knocked out Muhammad Ali.
Let's listen to Angelo Dundee in the corner. Watch his right hand.
Great right hand that caused Spinks to grimace when he went into that clinch. His face was contorted with pain. He came back out and he got hit another series of right hands.
Okay, the warning whistle for round 12.
There is no brain in the world that can figure out a way to beat Ali when he's cooking like this.
Angelo Dundee, Ali's trainer, telling him, stay all over him, stay all over him. There he is. He comes out, hits him with 2 lefts and connects with a right. Muhammad Ali.
Ali's hitting him. As Spinks winds up to punch, he's getting hit. Well, Ali certainly saved everything for the fight. As bad as he looked in training, he looks good in this fight.
I notice now he's starting not to move as much. Bertie, you see this?
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. All he needs to do is survive to 15, and he's the next champion of the world.
For the 3rd time, unprecedented, if he does it. Then he says he wants to retire. Retire as the first black ever to retire as heavyweight champion of the world.
And that's my wildest dream. If he ever did that, I'd be one of the happiest men in the world.
But I will tell you...
Because he should go out on a high night like tonight.
But I will tell you this, as we go to 2 minutes remaining in round 12, the way he's looking tonight, it's going to be awfully hard to convince Muhammad Ali, should he win this fight, that he can retire.
Absolutely.
Oh, a good exchange here. Spinks coming after him.
Because this is the highlight of any career. To do this the 3rd time at 36, what everybody thinks you're through, is an absolutely impossible thing. He has once again done the impossible.
Halfway through round 12, it's scheduled for 15. And the former champion, Muhammad Ali, riding with this crowd of better than 70,000. And on his way to maybe once again becoming the heavyweight champion of the world, doing what no man has ever done. But it's still round 12, and still lots of time for the champion to retain his title. 1 minute remaining in round 12. Jabs by Ali, moving, sticky. Jab and coming in with an uppercut that doesn't quite connect. Ali trying an uppercut, winding up with sort of a bolo punch. Not too effective because he got tagged with it by Spinks. Good downstairs.
It's all Ali. It's all Ali. Ali is dictating the pace of the fight. Ali is dictating where he fights and when he fights.
Oh, a great left hooking. Spinks may be hurt. His knees buckle momentarily.
30 seconds of that to go. With an assault like that, he hooked him 3 times and then grabbed him. He should have continued to attack because Spinks looks dazed, bewildered, and ready.
10 seconds to go. Another great right. A left, another great right by Ali.
And he's
Spinks is in trouble. The round is almost over. Seconds to go. There's the bell. A big round for the former champion. They have to be separated.
And Ali again takes a round and is in complete control.
Here's a replay.
Here's a replay. You see the terrific flurry that Muhammad Ali has put on Spinks. Spinks has no way to get out of his way.
More action in round 12. Grazing right. Ducking under punches. Coming up.
That's a punch that he should have never even survived.
Backed him up about 3 feet.
And his legs wobbled.
Okay, 13. Ali is the chant here. 70,000 on their feet as we go to the 13th round.
And this place is going to go wow when Muhammad Ali wins this title, because it is an unheard of, unprecedented thing to do by a man who's been acclaimed the greatest fighter of all time.
And as he has done for the last 7-8 rounds, Ali coming right out, establishing authority, landing a straight jab to the chin of Spinks as Spinks ties him up and pushes him into his own corner.
He's laying his traps and he's laying his plots for Spinks, and Spinks is fighting on everyone. And he's up on his feet, and I can't believe it. It's round 13 and he's on his feet. Oh, and another great right hand.
Good right hand.
A good left hook. Ali is actually bouncing in the 13th round.
shuffle.
And the shuffle and that cocky, old, arrogant Ali. Hey, this is a different guy, Sonny. This is the world heavyweight champion, the greatest fighter of all time. And Spinks doesn't know what to do.
I gotta wonder, Ferdy, since he's supposedly assuming he's, and it looks like he's been much in command. Well, he just danced now, Journey, being a defensive fighter. Would you do that? Would you tell him just to hold on? Is he going to get that from his corner? Don't force it anymore.
He just has no way. Spinks has no way to beat Ali, and Ali is not letting him have a way to win. He is not thinking of a way to lose. Ali's on top of him. 1 minute and a half, and we're getting closer. It's round 13, and we're in Ali territory. This is where Ali has always shown, 13, 14, and 15. But in this fight, he's been shining since round 5.
If they go to 15, Ferdy, I guarantee you it'll be some outstanding round. I'll find out that.
And it's going to be the closest thing there's ever been to a shutout in a heavyweight championship fight.
All right. You heard it from a man who spent 15 years in Ali's corner. Dr. Ferdy Pacheco, the fighting doctor, with his commentary here. And I believe, like everybody else here at ringside at the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Ali's fight. It's his only to lose now, Ferdy.
It's his only to lose, and he doesn't look like he knows how to lose. 15 years with this man, I can tell you, he can think of more ways to win than anybody I know. And he knows no way to lose.
"30 seconds in round 13.
Spinks looks over, blinks, and he is bewildered. He is hurt. He is stunned, and he doesn't know what to do about it. And Spinks, Ali is not lightening up. Ali is on his case.
10 seconds remaining in 13.
Ali is not going to rest around. He's going to go like this for all 15. The first time Ali got hit with a good hook, and he just backed off. Another round for Ali.
A leader like Ben Crenshaw.
There's a replay.
He has pitched a virtual shutout, and poor Spinks doesn't know what to do.
Spinks catching Ali and backing him up there a little bit in round 13, but the round belongs to Ali. So the former champion now, 6 minutes, 2 rounds.
The tougher the signs, the harder the people tell him he can't do it, the more Muhammad Ali gets his mind set to do it, he'll do it. I have never been so glad to be proven wrong in my life as to see what he's done tonight. I would not believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Although I, of all people, should really believe it, because I have seen him do impossible things.
Well, I looked around this massive place, even at ringside. You're not the only one that's done. Okay, round 14.
And what I like about it, Bob, is that he is not easing up. He knows he's got his one. He's not going to ease up. He's going to win every round. He's going to show everybody he is there all the way.
The most shocking.
And he is dancing. Round 14.
That's the most shocking thing.
And he is dancing.
Fight. 1, 2. Going after him again. Backing him up. The former champion. And Spinks walks into another left. And Ali's corner they're up on their feet. They're screaming. They know that victory is just around the corner, maybe 5 minutes now away. If their man could hang in there. Spinks needs a knockout. That appears to be, Bertie, his only salvation at this point. And this man just doesn't get knocked out.
The man has not been knocked out by Sonny Liston, by George Foreman, nor by Joe Frazier, and he's certainly not about to get knocked out by Mr. Spinks.
He is showing no signs of being fatigued. Look at him bounce. It's a thing of beauty. When he does it, nobody does it better.
I don't remember a fight where he didn't fool around, where he didn't kid with the audience, where he didn't talk to the referee. I don't remember a fight where he was this dead serious. I hope that this means he wants to show the world that this is what Muhammad Ali is all about, and let it go right there. Let him remember this fight as his swan song, because it can't be better. It's a shutout.
Less than a minute and a half now in round 14. The former champion, Muhammad Ali, still in command.
And for the first time I see Ali talking to Spinks in the clinch. And he's saying, give it up, boy. There's nothing else to do here.
We're in the final minute of round 14.
And this
Good right hand, but Spinks comes back and hits him with a right, then shoves a left in Ali's face as he pushes him into the ropes. Spinks hasn't landed a real solid blow since the early rounds. Oh, a rousing right hand. It could have taken the former champion out, but just grazed across his face.
He's
missing.
too late with it, Bob.
30 seconds and round 14. The former champ moving ever so close now to becoming only the first man in history to win the title 3 times.
And for the first time in the fight, he's shown a little signs of weirdness in the clinch. He is now showing the first signs, and it certainly is pardonable.
Good jab. Ali's corner saying jab.
And he now has 3 minutes to go, and he is the first man to win the title 3 times.
Let's go back to that 14th round. And a flurry by Ali. There's a good right hand. Backs him up a little bit. Leon Spinks. He knows what he faces, I'm sure, Ferdy. Leon Spinks knows what he faces. 3 minutes away. And the former champion will most likely be the new champion. His corner feels it better than 70,000 feel it.
The crowd is roaring, and Angelo's saying to him, go out there and finish this. Angelo Dundee has never been one to tell his fighter, take it easy, you wasn't a fight. He goes out there and says, don't take anything.
The referee, Lucien Jobert, calls them together. They touch gloves, and here it is for the heavyweight championship of the world, round 15.
And who would have thought it, Bob Halloran, that we would get to round 15 and Ali still bouncing?
Nobody. Good uppercut.
Spinks has got to go wild because there's nothing left. There is no tomorrow. This is the final round of the heavyweight championship, and he has no chance to win a decision.
Good jabs by the champion. Stuck 4 in a row in the face of Ali. Hit him with a right hand on the left side of the face.
Spinks finally woke up to do what he was supposed to be doing at the beginning.
Possibly too late. We'll see. The crowd feels a victory for Ali. They're starting to chant, Ali, Ali. They know it. 2 minutes separating the former champion from once again wearing the crown. Leon Spinks, maybe beaten, but still in there. Letting fly with his right and his left. Trying a haymaker and missing as Ali just gracefully steps out of the way.
Ali has shown all the class and all the talent and all the strength and all the determination of the young Ali with Sonny Liston. And of the Ali with George Frazier.
1:30 remaining in this fight.
And of the Ali of Africa with Foreman. And now here in New Orleans, at the age of 36 years old, he is showing a young man what boxing is all about. He is showing a young Leon Spinks what it's like to be in with the real Muhammad Ali. And what it's like is a shutout. And look at Ali bounce.
He's going to bounce right into the crowd. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute for the World Heavyweight Championship. There have been no knockdowns in this fight. Neither fighter has been really hurt. There are no cuts. And a great right with less than a minute by Ali. But Spinks coming back. Going after the former champion. Probably all in vain.
30 seconds to go. And unless Leon Spinks has got some superhuman effort in him, he can kiss his crown goodbye.
Well, good right hand by Spinks. The old butterfly is stinging again.
Well, Bobby,
there it is, 11 seconds.
11
There'll be no
seconds to go.
knockout, that's for sure. There never was going to be one. 8-7. That is about it, folks. It's all over.
Ali is the world heavyweight champion for the 3rd time, and here comes the Ali circus. A tremendous crowd of people are pushing their way in. The usual riot is taking place, and Ali has fallen in his corner, which is his way to keep people from trampling. His people are around him, and they're trying to keep, they've gotten him back up on his feet. He's leaning against the ropes, and Spinks is over to congratulate him. And, well, he should, for he has learned something tonight.
Well, should the decision, and it looks like it's going to go to Ali, Spinks, well, they've only held the title perhaps the shortest of any heavyweight fighter of all time, just under 9 months. He just couldn't handle him, Ferdy. It was as plain as that. I don't think it's a difficult fight for anybody to score. I don't think whether you're here, Tokyo, or wherever you are, Jamaica, England, Germany.
Whether you hate Ali or whether you love him, you got to admit that the man has got a fantastic quality of being able to overcome impossible odds and do impossible things.
Well, I think if you ever hated him, you almost got to show some love for him tonight, because you got to respect his age.
You got to respect this accomplishment, and I hope that it's the accomplishment that will stay in the record book, and I hope he retires with this, because he is unquestionably one of the greatest fighters that ever lived, and he should go out with these laurels. He couldn't go out better than with a shutout.
Well, I don't know. They got so many people in the ring, as they usually do, whether or not they'll ever get the decision handed over.
Oh,
I
think it's academic.
There's a shot of the champion, former champion Leon Spinks.
Ali is absolutely exhausted, but he doesn't
think he
have to be.
realizes his fate, possible fate, a possible fate.
Ali doesn't, of all times, Ali is hollering to the public from the corner, I am the greatest of all time. 3 times, he says. And it is an incredible thing that the man has done.
But I tell you, I'm still amazed. I think the most shocking thing is that this man was able to dance. I only saw one moment, and I think we made reference to it in the 13th round where he got flat-footed, but that was maybe for only half the round.
Yes, he continued to dance even to the last round.
Now you can't see it. The people can't see it because he's on the other side of the ring. But Muhammad Ali is pretty enough. He's combing his hair.
Muhammad Ali is right above us, and he's doing his I am so pretty act. He's combing his hair, and he's looking funny, and everybody's laughing and having a wonderful time, and so is he, because he is now the champion. Once again, what rightfully belonged to him is his again, and here comes Don King, the famous promoter, trying to make a deal almost before
the decision is announced.
Almost before the decision is announced.
We will not give the announcement until the ring is clear. The ring must be clear.
Well, the ring announcer said he's not going to give the announcement until the ring is clear, but I hardly believe it, because they're never going to clear this ring out.
We may be here till way past midnight, because it's going to be a long time to clear this ring.
It's a good effort by Champ Clark, the ring announcer. They may get some of them out, but they're not going to get most of them out.
The ring must be clear. Each fighter is allowed 3 seconds. Each fighter is allowed 3 seconds.
They want everybody out but the 3 seconds that each fighter has. Oh, that's going to take some doing.
Well, it's nothing that hasn't been done in every arena in the world, and I've never seen them clear the ring yet.
Well, we worked the last television of the Ali Spinks fight, Ferdy. You were ringside. I was up in the ring, and I know what it's like to be up there, but it wasn't quite this bad.
Well,
Ali lost it, but it wasn't quite this bad because I had the first-hand experience. But there are going to be some problems up here because they're really. There's Ali now with his brother Rahman Ali. Spinks is right over there with Ali.
There's Butch Lewis from Top Rank. There's the dignitaries of the fight game. People already forming up to talk to Ali, and surrounded by white-helmeted policemen that are doing their level best to get people out of there. But
the thought occurs to me, Ferdy Pacheco, you see that scene in there, how is he ever going to get back to his dressing room?
Yeah,
I don't know how he's going to do it. He couldn't hardly get in.
It's hard,
get in the ring.
And it is not a pleasant thing to go through. I'm glad more than ever not to have to push through that thing to go into the dressing room.
A tremendous contrast, the last fight, when and I was next to him, where he was nearly ready to pass out after the fight.
Yeah, that's what conditioning will do, and that's what training will do.
You're a doctor. I was just going to say, how does this, you're a physician, how does this man do this?
It's really an incredible feat, because to train at his age takes so much out of you, and then to look so good. Because if he had just struggled through, it was one thing, but he looked magnificent. It wasn't that he won, it was that he won handily. And that he won with panache and with skill and with brio. He had class.
Well, it looked like he got his motor going, and it just kept going.
As soon as he figured out in the third or fourth round that Spinks couldn't figure it out, it was all over.
Well, they're still trying to make a decision here.
Ali is still.
Attention, please.
All right, there's the ring announcer. John Clark again. Here's the vote.
Lucian Joe Bat scores 10 Ali, 1 even, 4 Spinks. Judge Herman Dutrecht scores 11 Ali, 4 Spinks. Judge Ernest Kojo scores 10 Ali, 1 even, 4 Spinks. The new champion, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, the new champion.
Well, I want to tell you, Dr. Ferdy Pacheco, you called it. You said this is going to be maybe one of the most one-sided decisions in the heavyweight ranks in some times, and that's exactly what it was.
And that's what it was.
On 2 judges, on the referee and one of the judges' cards, Ali took 10 rounds, lost 4, and 1 was even, and on the other one, he won 11 of the 15.
Well, we had it closer to 11 and 12 for Ali. I think it was 12, 2 and 1, yeah, 12, 3 and 1, I think.
Well, and Ali knew it too. You know, it took a long time, the decision coming. But I tell you, everything this guy has got coming to him. He's got everything coming to him. He's been a great champion. He's a people's champion. He goes out, he takes his title into the streets, he takes it around the world. He fights. He's a busy fighter. He shoots his mouth off, but he backs it up with his fist.
And he's a wonderful man for people all over. He's a wonderful man for his race, but it's not just his race, it's for everybody. He helps everyone alike, and he's had an exceptional life. And if this is the high point of his life, I really congratulate him, because it couldn't be better.
Well, they're still trying to. There's Leon Spinks. He's going out of the ring without his robe. Muhammad Ali still
he's going out of his ring without his title as well.
Without his title, without his robe. And certainly the title's a lot worse, losing the title. All his handlers here, as we look at the new champion once again, Muhammad Ali, his handlers holding up 3 fingers, meaning 3 times.
Everyone holding up 3, a time-honored sign of victory. His brothers holding up 3, and the hotel is going to be jumping tonight.
I want to tell you one thing. One thing this man I know, and you probably know it about him, the first thing he will do will give credit to the former champion.
Yes, he will.
He did it in defeat. I know he'll do it in victory.
And he would be, I am sure, if he decides not to retire and to continue, be most willing to give him a rematch. But I would wonder what the point would be. Spinks couldn't figure this guy out if he fought another 10 years.
Well, I agree with you, and I'm sure a lot of people do. At his age, he's got a great chance now. He's done something no man has ever done. He's fulfilled all his ambitions, his hopes, his desires. But I don't think so inside. Having been associated with him since about 1961, I think that those close to him, that he seems to listen to quite frequently, and he will look at this tape and see how easy it was, and perhaps that'll be the deciding factor. Plus another few $1 million, he will be back in the ring.
Yes, I'm afraid.
Maybe against Spinks for a rubber match. Who knows?
Well, Spinks would be easy as long as he didn't get in with Larry Holmes. But the difficulty, of course, that is the difficulty. He won handily, he won easily, and I doubt if you could go out with that, but he should.
Okay, you see him on the steps.
I wish he'd go out with a high point of his career, but that's for him to say.
Ali talking to some of the people right above us here, pointing to his face and saying, Not a mark. Look how pretty I am.
Not a mark, not a bruise, not a bump, because he hardly got hit by Leon today, but he did an awful lot of hitting.
Well, the number of solid punches I think that Spinks hit him with, real solid, you could probably count on one hand. Okay, the new champion just leaving the ring now, and how he will ever make it back to his dressing room, I don't know.
I would not like to be part of that difficult crowd. There's an enormous stormtrooper-looking policeman walking along the benches here, and the rest of the crowd is overflowing onto the press benches and creating the usual mayhem.
This is worse than what he just went through for 15 rounds.
Yeah. But it's a good rush. When you win, it's a good rush.
That's right.
When you lose, it's a terrible push.
Once again, Muhammad Ali, very, very impressive, shocking the world as he said he would do, scoring a unanimous decision over the former champion Leon Spinks in 15 rounds. The judging, the referee Lucian Joberg, 10 for Ali, 10 rounds, 4 rounds to the former champion Leon Spinks, 1 even. And the 2 judges, 1 judge 10-4 and 1, the same as the referee, Judge Herman Dutrix, 11 for Ali and just 4. And it's Ferdy Pacheco, expert commentator, who up until just within the last year or so spent many, many years, many hours, countless hours, treating and caring and working with the new, once again, champion of the world, Muhammad Ali, said, that's the way it went. You called it right from the beginning. You know this man, you know what he can do, you know what he can't do, but yet he never ceases to amaze anybody.
Shock and amaze you, as he said. The most unpredictable man in the world. I think he lives for challenges. He lives for impossible climbs. And it's his good fortune that he's been able to climb every one, and I'm very happy for him and his family. He has a wonderful family, wonderful friends throughout the entire world that are rejoicing tonight, and I've joined them, and I congratulate them, and I congratulate him. It's a wonderful, wonderful night.
Okay, for Dr. Ferdy Pacheco, this is Bob Halloran. It's all over. To all of you, we hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. The new heavyweight champions again, the only man ever to win it 3 times, Muhammad Ali, a unanimous decision winner over the former champion of the world, Leon Spinks. Good night and good luck from the Superdome and better than 70,000 fans here in New Orleans, Louisiana.